tell me about what are you doing now with your life?
Well, a variety of things. Probably the last 3 or 4 years, I've been
Mhm.
working on a book.
Okay.
It's going to be called The Sins of Angel Kelly.
Okay.
It's going to be off the chain. You hear me? Off the chain. I just need the right publisher,
Mhm. Okay.
to make it go.
Right.
A lot of
Okay.
information throughout the business, different folks that I met. Um, but I also got involved with the music industry.
Okay.
Back in 1996, I took a trip back to LA
Mhm.
because I'm always being approached by different companies about making a return.
Right.
Angel's
Okay.
going to make a return movie, but I don't think they're talking about good return money. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I
saying? I mean,
gotcha.
it's
Okay.
quite a jump if you're going to do that. And I'm not a
Right.
stupid woman. I know how
Right.
much money that
Exactly.
the women make, the companies
Right.
make.
Okay.
And so for that one time that you want to give me a nickel and a dime, I just don't
Mhm.
see it.
Exactly. Well, that's
So I was
yeah.
there, and I just so happened that I met Tupac.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
he was an incredible man. I mean, I'll tell anybody that. He really respected women. You never would have thought, and every time I read something horrifying, I can't stand it. But
Wow.
from him, I
Right.
learned an awful lot about hip hop music.
Okay. Okay.
And he just like would hear some bars and just sit right down and just
Oh,
write
okay.
down,
Okay.
lyrics, which showed me the drive and desire of what a
Right.
musician and an artist would really have that really wants to make it. That's the one that's going to make it. The
Right.
one that just snaps. He's there. He's in that zone. I think
Wow.
that's what you call it.
Were you in some of his videos?
Ah, yeah. Did you know that?
Which video so we can go to
um,
YouTube and check them out?
I had did. It's kind of a funny story, but how do you like it? That song.
Okay, okay.
After I had met him, I came back to Memphis, and they called me and said, "He wants you to come back and shoot this video with him." And we had did a lot of talking about the girls in the business that
Mhm.
I know. And when I showed up, would you believe he had all of my friends? Heather was there, Nina Hartley, a variety, Pepper, Jeannie
Okay.
Pepper,
Okay.
a variety of girls that I knew, Champagne, and
Okay.
he had us all together in this
Mhm.
video.
Okay.
I believe he footed the bill on this video. I don't believe that the companies that were distributing his album
Right.
cared for that,
Okay.
but he
Okay.
treated us like gold. And we shot some really wild stuff, and it was very, very exciting. It was very, very
Wow.
exciting.
Sounds like a lot
So,
of fun.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's X-rated, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Not that you're gonna see any
Right.
X-rated footage, just some nudity,
Okay.
things of
Okay.
that nature.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I just remember sitting across the table in the camper, the trailer that we had, and he just looked at me and said, "Are you happy?"
That's
And
a really good question.
that meant so much to me
Yeah.
because he told me if they don't offer you what you want to make those movies, don't do it.
Right.
What do
Right.
you got to lose?
Yeah.
And I have nothing to lose. So from him, I learned a lot about the music business. And
Wow.
after he passed, it took me a little while to get over that.
Right.
And somehow I just kind of emerged with AK Enterprise
Okay.
and set out to reach out to all of those artists who are
Mhm.
independent hip hop artists.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. That's
I mean, they
wonderful.
don't get many
Yeah.
opportunities. So I
Yes.
created a tour called the Dirty South Tour.
Okay.
And that gives independent artists an opportunity to get up on that stage. I mean, you think about you go to the gas station, they all want you to buy their little,
Yes.
CDs and everything,
Yes.
but how many of them actually perform it? Because, I mean, you
Exactly.
have to have the whole package
Right.
to make it. So I'm like, you think you got what it takes? Then okay, let's get up on stage. And I give them that opportunity. Hey, bring your CDs, bring your
Okay.
T-shirts, bring your pictures.
And what's the name of that tour again?
The Dirty South Tour.
Okay. And are you on tour currently with that?
We will begin this summer
Okay.
in June.
Okay.
Through the winter months, I hadn't did very much since last summer, to tell you the honest
So,
truth. So.
so if someone wants to contact you, how will they contact you?
Well, a lot of artists that I speak to, this might not sound too good, but it's actually been great. I met some great artists
Okay.
through my page on
Okay.
MySpace,
Okay.
AK Enterprise. You can reach me through MySpace,
Okay.
Angel Kelly Entertainment, I believe is what it says, the
Okay.
URL that you can get to. And I get a lot I mean, a lot of
Mhm.
artists across the country, not just Memphis,
Okay.
California, Arizona, Washington, Florida, everywhere, and they're
Wow.
phenomenal. So whenever I'm in that area, I try to let them know that I'm going to be in that area. I'd love to meet up with you.
Okay. Okay.
I usually find the hottest club in town, shell out that money, rent that place out,
Mhm.
open it up for the artists to perform, and we have a
Okay.
lot of fun, so.
So I'm sure you will have your tour here in Memphis at some point.
Well, I don't know. There's
Oh,
so
okay.
much competition. Honestly,
Okay.
the Dirty South Tour does a whole lot better outside of Memphis,
Oh,
and
okay.
I try to
Okay.
target a lot of the small college towns.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay.
is the perfect venue.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean,
Okay.
instead of a big major city,
Mhm.
and it's also better for Angel's pocket.
Oh, I understand.
Because
I
Angel's
understand.
looking for sponsors all the time, but to
Okay.
make this all happen, I've had to foot the bill. So, and I
Yes.
want to show these guys that I really believe in them, and I want to show them that they can do it just as well as I do it. So,
Well, Miss Kelly, I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me,
thank you. Thank you
and
for having
I
me.
thank you and I wish you the best with your future. And you are an inspiration. So thank you so
Wonderful.
much.
I hope it was helpful.
Yes.
And if
Yes.
anybody wants to get into the adult business, good luck.
Thank you so much for tuning in.